Hello and welcome to episode 18 of series 3 of Become a Legend Story Mode. I'll start this episode with a bit of real life Eggy news and today, Sunday, was Indonesia versus Japan in the quarterfinals of the AFC Under-19 tournament. Unfortunately though, Eggy did not feature, not even on the bench. Sadly, I think it might be a recurring hamstring injury, but it's definitely an injury he picked up in the last game. Kept him out of this massive game, and obviously Eggy is the talisman for this young Indonesian side. I mean, that's underplays the importance of his role, the word talisman, but yeah, unfortunately, up against a very difficult opponent in Japan, Indonesia were unable to move through to the semi-final on home turf. A 2-0 defeat, unfortunate. Reportedly, there were 70,000 Indonesian fans either in the stadium or in the fan park outside. Incredible support. Would expect nothing less. Very disappointing, obviously, to see them crash out at this stage. But, you know, getting out of the group in itself was quite impressive. But anyway, let's get back into this reality. We've got a game which Eggy is going to be starting in the league. I mean, he's already made a huge impact on this side. 2 assists in the last game when we overcame Club Brugge in the Champions League. And Hermans has decided to hand him a start in the league. I mean, what more can you ask for? We've got a couple of different players alongside us. Bergwijn, 22-year-old, quick young winger. Petriak, not a player I'm that impressed with, only 70 rated. It's a shame not to see Lozano out there, but Petriak is on a blue. De Jong, well, we prefer playing with Maxi Romero, obviously. But De Jong has been okay in the last couple of games, so hopefully we can link up with him. Rusnak and Maro Jr. must be thinking, why can we not get in this side? But then they just have to look at Eggy's stats. They have to look at the numbers he's putting up and know that they have to do a lot better if they want to start ahead of him, because he has got off to an incredible start. I don't know how you pronounce it. They look pretty shit. Lots of 60s. 60 rated goalkeeper. Right, let's bang one from distance. Top bins, let's do it. So I was trying to think of which player Eggy reminds me of, and as an Arsenal fan, obviously, that's my frame of reference, and he does remind me a little bit of early Cesc Fabregas. Yeah, he's got that feel to him. Great on the ball, can pick a pass, good finisher, finds himself in the right positions to finish easy chances, even making those late runs from the midfield. Obviously, Eggy in this is 19. He very quickly went from 18 to 19. It's a weird thing with the ages in this. He's essentially 18. When Cesc Fabregas broke onto the scene, he was only a little bit younger. And, well, we know what happened to his career. Can Eggy have a career even half as good as that? Well, he's making a great start. Oh, nice. Just tackled by my own man there. Smart. Oh, that's poor. De Jong! Oh, could have just knocked that down to us there, De Jong, and we would have been in. But he went for the acrobatic. Angelino cuts that out neatly. Eggy wants it to feet. Moves it on fast. Out to Bergwijn. Early ball into De Jong. And back out to Bergwijn. Eggy putting on the afterburners through the centre. It's a lovely ball down the line to him. Will he get to it? Yes, he will. We'll dig out a ball. Looking for De Jong. And again he goes for the overhead kick. He loves them. That was not too far off either. Oh, Samuelsson. That's nice. And he'll get to this one. Lovely touch away from his man. Can he put a ball into the box? He can. Grot turns. Finds Stein. Oh, for God's sake. PSV's awful start to the Eredivisie continues. We go a goal behind here. It's great work from Samuelsson down the line. The right back will be gutted with that. Cut back. I mean, actually, Eggy just sort of watched there. No, he's not to blame. There's plenty of other red and white shirts who should have dealt with that. Fucking come on. Janssen whips a ball in. It's a good header away. Can't get to it though. Cleared. Janssen with another ball in. Oh, we finally get it away. Now can we break with pace and numbers? Bergwijn's made a good run. Eggy through the centre. Looking for the run of De Jong. It's away from one man and another. Oh, gets the shot off, but it's blocked. Decided to go alone there. Samuelsson does very well. He's having a great start to this game. Come back out to the number 7. Everything good for VVV has come through him. He'll spread it right now to Roma. PSV being dragged around. This isn't how we want to be playing in the Philips Stadium. And now Roma. Loop a ball into the box. It's dealt with, but still. We're not taking control of this game at all. This is very poor. Well, that's a very, very poor half of football from Eggy and from PSV in general. Only 35% possession here at the Philips Stadium. It's not good enough. Simply not good enough. We need to do a lot more in this second half. Eggy lucky to be on the pitch in the second half if he does come out, because he's achieved absolutely nothing in that first 45. Come on then. Oh, Eggy. Read where that was going. He's won it back really well. I can push it through to De Jong. That's a lovely ball. And he should get there ahead of Cum. Can he finish here? No, he can't. Oh, Eggy created that all himself. It deserved a better finish. Read the pass really well. Bullied his way back into possession. A perfectly weighted through ball. And the big number 9 had got away from his man. Looked to have done everything right, but pushed the shot wide. Come on. Oh, Eggy does brilliantly there to come away with that one. And now they're bombing forward. Lovely ball into Eggy. Cuts back. No, strong defending there. Does enough to win it back. Oh, just tried to cut back. Didn't quite work. De Jong. No. 65 minutes gone here. We're putting everything at him. Oh, Bergwijn, lovely turn. He's fouled there, surely. Eggy's made a good run. Low ball into him. Oh. De Jong flicks it into Eggy. Nice. Plays in Angelino. De Jong, one more ball. It just needed a little flick. It didn't need the back heel. The relationship, unfortunately, between De Jong and Eggy just isn't working. Can Pereiro offer something different? Eggy, as usual, has been the fulcrum of everything good for PSV. And that's it for Eggy. He's replaced by Ramselaar. I mean, had some flashes of brilliance, but nothing particularly impressive today. PSV having an awful start to the season, and a loss today would be seriously crisis time, I would say, for the Eindhoven side. It's just not good enough. It's just not quite working. Many would maybe say that they're putting too much faith in Eggy. That's one of the problems. I don't know. I think he's performed well when asked. Oh, and Pereiro levels it up. That's what we needed. That is what we needed, and a lovely finish from him. And there are boos ringing out from some sections of the PSV fans, and understandably so. It's another lacklustre performance in a lacklustre start to the season. Eggy, I don't want to know what his rating's going to be. I think it's going to be pretty poor. I mean, 39% possession just isn't good enough. Eggy gets a 6. Yeah, that's probably about right. Dearie me. Don't even want to look at the league either. Oh, and Ajax have lost as well. They lose 4-0. Jesus, they drop below us in the league. We're now already 8 points off Feyenoord. We've only lost once, and we are struggling for goals. We're struggling for points. A win could see us go to 3rd, and there's plenty of time left, but how long can we keep saying that for? So a big break now for our first game in the Cup. We are in the starting lineup again. That's becoming a regularity. Let's look at the sides as we go up against VVV for the second time. And Eggy, still not that great form. That's a shame. Got Ramselaar playing with him now. De Jong up front again. What does Romero need to do to get into this side after the performances he's put in? Don't know why Lozano's not starting. I mean, I know form is a thing and Bergwijn's an exciting player, but you've got to have your best player on the pitch. Even if it is the Cup. Well, we know all about VVV now. They're not a great side. We can beat them. We've got everything that we need to beat them. Let's go and do it. So the effects of the latest data patch and the improvements to the AI should have quite a big effect on Become a Legend. Obviously the teams we're playing against are going to be more difficult to play. But you'd expect that your teammates as well would equally be improved by the patch. So, I mean, especially when we're not on the pitch, but even when we are, all of the things that the AI should be better at now, taking opportunities from distance, all of those things, should, in general, keep things fairly even, but I don't know. All I know is that it does feel, from Master League, like the AI is going to be more difficult to play against on Superstar. We are on Superstar now, so it's not going to get any easier for PSV, and we've been done there. We've been done. Ball into the box. Samuelson's there. Jesus Christ. Van Ugen into Grotz. Wide. Got to prevent them getting the first goal again. Oh, Malapa does very well there. Bergwijn not even interested in tracking back with him, having lost the possession. And that's lovely play into Samuelson. Gets the shot off, and it's not a convincing save there. But VVV just looked to be playing on a different level. PSV absolutely depressingly bad today in both of these games. Is there some sort of match fixing going on? I can't understand how this is actually... What is that? What sort of goalkeeping is that? My mum could have caught that. She's got arthritis in her hands. Anyway, Eggy, forward. Will we see some inventive running here? Bergwijn back into Eggy. He didn't mean to pass that. Can Bergwijn finish it off? No, he couldn't. Oh, that was purely user error there. Should have finished it. Didn't mean to pass it there. Came back in perfectly. Didn't mean to stop. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Bergwijn into Eggy in a lovely bit of space here to run into. Pushes it wide to Ramselaar. Back into Eggy. Through on goal now with the right foot finish. Yes! Makes instant amends for the slip of judgment. The slight brain fart. The last opportunity. But this time he finishes well. On his weaker foot as well. And that was great interplay with Ramselaar. Another attacking midfielder who we are in competition with. But he put a ball back into him there. Good turn of pace. And that's a great finish. Really good finish there. And it's a goal we massively needed to get out of the funk that we're in. He just lurking here. De Jong, lovely flick into Eggy. Turns back, looks to curl it. No, should have just gone with the right foot. Poor decision making there. It's unfortunate. It was good build up. Eggy's showing for it here. Angelino into him. Oh, that's beautiful. Chips it up, looking for De Jong. Oh, it's onto the roof of the goal. And that was very well worked there. Look at the way Eggy beats his man here. This is beautiful, beautiful footwork. Just cuts back the two defenders. Didn't know where he was going, and that should have been on target. And half-time here in Eindhoven, and we needed that. We really needed that. Eggy needed a good performance. PSV needed a goal. A little bit of both of them. Again, VVV having more possession, but you certainly would feel like there are more goals in this for PSV. Hopefully for Eggy as well. Let's do it. Okay, so we had a bit of a footage glitch here, and unfortunately most of this second half has been lost. What we did miss is VVV equalising a very poor goal, and we'll join the action now in the 88th minute as penalties look to be the most likely end to this game. Oh, chance here for VVV. Oh, no! We've lost it right at the death here. Just can't defend. I mean, Eggy's in the box there. It goes over well over his head. He was never going to get to that. And we are beaten here. Little header on in there from Lozano. Eggy back into him. That's a nice ball. De Jong's effort is saved. His keeper's having a good game. There's no doubt about that. We've got to get the interception there, and he does. A fall to Eggy here. Under pressure, gets the ball away. This is nice. One more ball. It's De Jong who hits it. And that is going to be time up here in Eindhoven. And the woes continue for PSV. And that'll be just about it here. Ah, dearie me. Well, Eggy's goal to take the lead. Nullified by two very, very poorly conceded goals by PSV. Ah, just not playing well. And I don't think having De Jong playing is helping because he has been awful. Dearie me. Well, Eggy gets a 7. But it's not going to help us. We crash out of the cup in only the second round. That is very, very poor. Oh dear, and we've picked up an injury and we're out until October. What month are we in now? October, okay. So what is that? How many weeks? 5 days, okay. So we're out for the Schalke game, which we really need to win. Let's see how we get on. It's 1-1, that's fine, that's alright. That'll do us just fine. Keep us in that second spot in the group. Will Eggy get a run out in this game in the Eredivisie? Let's see, should be back by now. Not in the squad. Still recovering from the injury. Just came a little bit too soon. I think this might be the day that his recovery had finished. How will we get on? Surely the AI can get us a win. Finally a win. 3-1. There we are. Back into 5th. Fine. Right. Will Iggy play in what will be now the final game of this episode? It would be good if he did. Who are we playing? Willem II. Interesting. Where are they in the league? We start today and we're fully recovered. Let's smash it. Let's absolutely smash this one in. Let's see. Where are they in the league? They're 17th. They've lost 5 games already this season. We are away from home, but this is a game we should be winning. Love to see Eggy with a bit of form. Always the yellow arrow. And once again, no Big Rog, no Maxi Romero, no Rusnak, no Lozano. I'm getting sick of playing with this scrub. And Pereiro's a little bit better. But these are not the players we signed up to play with. We wanted to be alongside Big Rog or Big Maxi. Let's get into it. I mean, really, the start to this season hasn't been a complete disaster. We're maybe into, what, game day 6 of the Eredivisie, and we're 5th. We're 2nd in our Champions League group. We are out of the cup, but it's okay. Got room to improve. Obviously, Eggy has probably been one of the standout players. If we can keep that going today, then it's going to do him wonders in terms of grabbing that consistent starting spot. Let's do it. Oh, that's a good ball in. And it's a decent header and it's off the bar. Wow. What a chance that was. for Willem to take the lead in what has been a very, very poor quality first half. Neither side able to create much. It's a hopeful ball in and a decent flicked header just off the crossbar. 26 minutes in though, and this has been a very poor game. Osbill is to whip one in with his left foot. Header is away. Eggy can get to this. Ball inside, it's neat. It's a hopeful ball over the top as De Jong got the legs. He has to get there ahead of Van den Bogert. Somehow he keeps hold of it. Eggy steps away from his man nicely onto his left. Oh, he's put it wide. Just beckoned in the defender. Made him commit just enough to be able to then quickly pull away. See you later. Onto his left foot. Under a lot of pressure. Just couldn't get it on target. Unfortunate. De Jong out to Eggy. Just has enough legs to play it into Pereiro. Wants it back here. Squares it to De Jong. Can he finally finish one? Yes, he can. Is he offside? No, he's not. Thank God for that. And that is a blistering counter-attack from PSV. That's much more like it. Eggy involved straight away. Just able to push it into the path of Pereiro and then made a great run in behind the defender and squared it. Oh, De Jong looked like he was offside there. I think it was just the number 23 for Willem. The last second and playing him onside. Eggy with another assist to add to his total for the season, and De Jong finally with a goal. We're finally ahead here. Oh, De Jong does well. Finds Eggy. He's got no one with him other than De Jong. Or Pereiro, who's made a good run. Back into Eggy now. Turns. He's fouled there, surely. Ref! Referee! That is unfair. Eggy, though, still on it. Into the box now. He's going to wind up a shot with the left foot. It's well wide. I think I would have rather have had the penalty. That was ridiculous. I mean, Eggy did well to get back onto it. Away from his man like he isn't even there. Into a position here where he just wanted to slice it goalward. And he pulled it wide instead. That was definitely a foul in the build-up there. And that is half-time here. Well, a better performance from PSV. We've had more possession, which is a good start. Not too many chances created. We seem to be comfortably in the lead in this one, but we've said that before. Can we finish it off in the second half? Now De Jong back into Eggy. Can move it on here. It's probably not the right ball, but Eggy will get it back. Oh, finds a way out there. Puts it in with the right foot. Oh, and De Jong just heads wide. A couple of good chances in that break. Couldn't quite make any of them stick. It was a good ball in the end. De Jong failed to get his second of the game. It'll be Eggy to take this one. No, it won't. Quite understand why Eggy needs to be involved in that. But we'll keep it moving here. De Jong with the effort, and it's palmed onto the bar. What a save. Ball is high, looking for De Jong. Gets the flick on into Eggy. Lovely touch. Eggy through on goal to end it here. The right foot finish will make this one certain. Eggy has been running on fumes for the last, I would say, half an hour pretty much. He did enough there to profit from a great flick on from De Jong. And that's what he does offer. There's no doubt about that. It's Route 1 stuff. Eggy knew exactly where he needed to be to get on the end of that knockdown. And then it's not the most convincing finish, but it's another good one on his weaker foot. And that's a 2 goals in 2 for Eggy. And definitely the winner here today. And there we have it. Full time here. And Eggy gets an assist. And seals the game with a goal of his own. And that is a great performance. De Jong and Eggy linking up well. Eggy providing the striker with his goal. And then De Jong returning the favour in the second half. Late in the second half to finish the game off. Take back everything I've said about De Jong, and he gets man of the match. That's okay, fine. I'm not going to argue with that. Now the much needed win, and that'll see us in 4th now, much better. And things are starting to take a familiar shape at the top of the table. Ajax sneaking up into 6th as well. All is as it should be. But Eggy, look at those stats. 6.6 average rating, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 games. Thank you very much. He is absolutely vital. He's already made himself absolutely vital to this faltering PSV side, and the manager, well, he's got 45% trust level in him already. That says a lot. And unsurprisingly, Eggy makes it into the team of the month. That is a huge achievement. Alongside Pereiro, De Jong, Lucassen and Zoe in goal. I mean, that says all you need to say really about how well he started his time in the Dutch league. And he starts again against Schalke only 3 days after the last game. We're going to be very tired for that. Ran ourselves into the ground. Oh, it's not bad, not bad. And an upward arrow as well. That's really good to see. So there we go. What an episode that was. Started slowly. But Eggy is really, really coming into his own now. Not just in this episode, but in general. He's looking an absolute beast. He's going to be sniffing around the goal rankings in this one as well, but also the assists. He could well be looking at, if he continues at this rate, best player in the league, surely. Well, find out in the next episode if he can keep this good form going. I'll see you in a bit.